Prime Minister, good to see you. Dave Makowski,
The map drawer.
Washington Institute. I just want to ask you, you went, I think in June 2013, to Herzl's grave, who you venerate as every Israeli does, and you said the current situation is not good for Israel. If Israel wants to be a Jewish state, of course with equal rights for all citizens, it doesn't want to become a binational state. Obviously, the preference is a negotiated outcome. I think everyone in this room agrees to that. But what's the plan B, Mr. Prime Minister, if for the reasons you say, that the Palestinians aren't willing to reach that? What's Israel's plan B to remain a Jewish state and not slide and become a binational state? Thank you.
Unilateralism works less well than a negotiated solution. In any case, the main problem that we have is the acceptance of the principle that Israel will take care of security in the areas basically west of the Jordan. This is the main problem. The problem in Gaza, when we left Gaza, is that we not only took the settlers out, but we left no security there. As a result, Gaza has become a security threat not to the communities adjacent to Gaza or even to Beersheba or Ashdod. It's now become this poison thumb, this poison dagger that sends rockets well beyond Tel Aviv. It can reach Kiryat Shmona. So unless you have an Israeli capability to actually prevent the use of territories that we vacate in a civilian sense or hand over in a civilian sense, that we can patrol it from a security point of view, then that's where you get into trouble, okay? And there's another issue that came up that wasn't around in 2006, if you want to complicate things a little more, and that's tunneling. There's tunneling from Gaza into Israel, and the West Bank. Any delineation of a border would be hundreds of kilometers, and so you'd have thousands of tunnels. And these tunnels are terror tunnels from which terrorists can emerge and take people hostage or kill them, squirrel them back. You've got enormous problems. And the only way you can deal with that, the only way, is to ensure that from the security point of view, Israel has, for the foreseeable future, until you can prove otherwise, that there's somebody else who can responsibly take that territory, Israel has the security control. I don't see the Palestinians agreeing to that, okay? They say, well, how can we be a fully sovereign state if we don't have security control of it? How can we leave a security presence of Israel for the indefinite future? And I say, well, ever hear of Germany or Okinawa or South Korea? You can if you need to. Because, see, no Israeli in his right mind, the reason I'm here for the fourth time is because just about every Israeli believes in what I'm about to tell you. Any deal or any arrangement, unilateral or negotiated, must have Israel maintain the ability to defend itself by itself against any threat, including from territories that are ceded, okay? That's the most important provision. That is something that I don't see the Palestinians accepting now. Maybe they'll accept it tomorrow. Maybe Arab states will accept it. Maybe the international community will accept it. If they do, then I think we'll be able to ensure that we don't incorporate Palestinian populations in our midst, be able to separate from them, yet at the same time maintain security in our hands. That's the real test. And I'm not sure that, I think we have to talk about that more. I think we have to get that into the international bloodstream because that's the basis of a practical solution in the Middle East, as it unfortunately will be for the next few years.